We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the Friday edition of Stay Cashin. We actually don't have a lot of sports right now, Evan, going on. Not sure we're going to fill an hour. Might have a 30-minute show today. But pretty much the doldrums right now for sports. We have no NBA going on. We only got a few hockey games today because they're fucking stupid. Today's like fucking Ivy League Friday for college basketball. Daytona's not till Sunday. We'll have Mike come on and talk some UFC. We got UFC tomorrow. Not much today, boys. What we're betting on right now, Rackets, we're betting on the golf like crazy right now.
Yeah, we're hammering the fucking golf the last 2 days.
Yeah, we're just fucking firing on anything golf. Basically,
and then FanDuel fucked everyone.
FanDuel fucked.
With that stupid new rule.
I mean, Rackets, explain what happened. Explain what you identified yesterday and what happened.
That rule, first of all, I want to say that rule changed because it didn't used to be like that.
And it's not even possible because if that is the rule, you can't have a minus line for that because it's not possible to win any money.
Dude, so yesterday,
we're talking about the dead heat rule. If I would say you can explain it, Tommy. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say yesterday we're sitting here and we're betting on all kinds of shit, and then Rackets notices that who was it, Homa and Mitchell were done, right? They were both minus 120 to win the round, and English was like plus 2,000. So we're like, okay, fucking slam our whole accounts on fucking Mitchell or Homa because they're gonna tie. So let's say you put $100 up, right? If you put $100 up, it's minus 120. You win 90 or whatever the fuck it is. You should win 45, right?
Because
you win your 100.
Yeah.
You win your 100 that you put up. And then you split the $90 profit, right? If you're doing 1,000, add a zero, etc. So we all do it. The fucking match ends. It takes them forever to grade the first round leaders and shit. And I'm sitting there and I look at my account. I'm like, how did I lose hundreds of dollars on this? I'm like, I lost money. So I
lost. Like I looked at it. I'm like settled as a win, and I'm like, did they not include the risk in it?
Shows
like,
a win, and then it shows the what you won less than the stake. So then I go in, and meanwhile, the whole chat's like, we fucking got FanDuel. You know, we're throwing a party. And then I go, Rackets, check your grade out, see if this is just me. And you had the same thing.
Same fucking thing, dude. I don't understand. I've never seen a bet where you don't get your risk back. How do you win a bet and not get a risk back? Like,
yeah, their rule is they just chop. So let's say you did that 100. Let's say you did that 100, right? Like, obviously, I did more than that, but let's just use 100 as the number. So if you did 100 on it to win 90, and they tie, instead of splitting the profit of 90, they split the 190 total amount to, what was that, 95
what
bucks
they did was
or whatever it is? So you lose $5.
What they did was they graded half of the bet as a win. So in that scenario, you would take a $50 bet and win 45. And then they grade the other half of the bet, the other $50, as a loss. Half of the bet did not lose. Like the bet
nothing
won.
Lost.
Nothing lost at all. So
you actually can make a bet on a first round leader, tie, which means you got it right, and lose money.
Yep.
And still lose money.
Rules says you bet $100, and if that happens, if there's a tie, half the stake is a loss. So in this case, a $50 loss because the other player tied. The other half of the stake wins because your bet on Tiger, they use Tiger, is correct. This is paid out at the same odds as what you had. And then so you just win. So now you're betting only with $50 instead of 100.
But the thing is, okay, so if that's the rule, then you can never have a minus odds.
Right, and you can't have, everyone has to stay
Everybody has to stay plus 150.
Unless the guy's 8
200.
strokes up or some shit and no one can catch him or something. But like right now, a minute ago, Keith Mitchell was minus 125 to win the first round. So if you bet that right now with fucking 20 golfers left to go, if you say, I think Mitchell's going to win the first round and he ties, you're going to lose money.
Even though you won the bet.
Even if he wins the round.
And even if they're going to do that, do it like they do like on another bet. If another sport ties, just void it. I'd rather
It's the most insane thing, bro.
Yeah,
life.
Brett just wrote in the chat there was something with the 3 balls last year. I know I've gotten fucked on 3 balls from them for sure. It's probably a similar rule or the same rule. I don't even know if it's new.
Though, than this.
Oh, wow. Mitchell just fucking rimmed out. Woo-hoo, took the flag out, boy.
But like that's insane, dude. So like it's either it's an illegal line or it's an illegal rule. Like one of the two. It can't be both ways because you can't just divide a bet by two.
Can't take my money. I won.
You can't take my winning money. Like it's the most insane fucking thing.
You can't take the money I put up and take a piece of it for yourself if I got it right.
Yeah. Like, we don't want to pay this $1 million bet. We'll just cut it in half and make it a $500,000 bet.
And
you can't just divide bets in half.
I think it was just FanDuel that did it, right?
That's the only place that I bet it.
Yeah, it was the 3-ball, Bill. It's the same thing with the 3-ball because the dead heat rule would apply to the 3-ball too. But I don't know if other sites are doing it or what. But I mean, this fucking shenanigans.
No, it's not the same as 3-ball because 3-ball's already explained if it comes down to a tie. That's already explained.
In 3-ball, yeah, it's more like a head-to-head.
Because it's only 3 people, so you obviously know what's going to happen. Not in a fucking outright play. That's like if you're betting on fucking a football game during the regular season and it comes out as a tie, your bet is void.
Yep.
You
don't
lose your stake because there's a tie.
It's insane.
I mean, I don't know how you can get something right and lose money. I just don't. Because someone else.
I was fucking fuming last night.
Like the only way that would make sense is if it was like soccer where draw was an option, right? Where if it was like you could bet the first round leaders or you could bet there will be a tie, right? And that's another option. Then if there's a tie, all right, I'm fucked because, that was an option. But if that's not an option, and I'd fucking get it. And
then on top of it, I'm trying to get through to customer service, and all my chat thing says is 99 plus in line, and it's just sitting there for an hour.
Oh, the best is when you talk to customer service. Every time I talk to customer service over there, I've played fucking $10 million, literally $10 million on that site in the last fucking 8 years. And I got a fucking Indian lady from fucking Pakistan trying to explain to me that I'm wrong about something. It's like, no, woman, I know what I'm talking about. Well, did you know that that, like, get off your script. Like, give me someone fucking competent. Oh, Mitchell's imploding. Mitchell bogey.
Let's go.
That's huge. Mitchell bogey. Mitchell just moved to plus 200. Let's go. Morikawa's plus 430. Holy shit.
Hey, if you want to send
Let's go, Morikawa.
Send Kababble an invite. I think he has a soccer play for us.
All right, let's go right to that since we need some sports to bet on with the Babble. And then we'll go to the headlines right after that. So right now, for those of you that are watching the golf, there's really only 4 guys that we think have a chance at winning this. The 5th guy is Kuchar at plus 3,300. So it's Mitchell, who we're all out on, plus 200, out. Homa, me and Bill have a little bet on Homa. I have a Morikawa plus 900. He's up to plus 430, and he's missed 3. What did he miss? Rackets. 3 fucking 5 feet putts?
He missed a 3-footer, a 4-footer, and an 8-footer.
He should be fucking minus like $1 million right now. And he had a fucking an approach that just caught the lip and didn't roll back where he would have had an eagle opportunity. Rahm's 340, Homa's 250, Morikawa's 430. So pick your poison in there. Rackets, you have Rahm, me and Bill have Homa, and then I have Morikawa too. So
check your FanDuel accounts too for 200% boost. I don't know if there was a time limit on claiming that. I think there was, but
ended at noon.
They had to claim it by noon. I didn't even get it. These fucking pieces of shit. I never get anything. I never get fucking anything.
Bill, did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone got it. Fucking except me.
I shared mine with Tommy.
And then whenever I text my host, oh, you're a VIP, you get other benefits. Time the fuck out. I shouldn't
get
lose.
A napkin holder.
I shouldn't lose the fucking benefits that everyone gets, so that I can get other benefits. If I go fly first class on a flight, I don't not get the peanuts and I get the steak. I get the steak and the peanuts.
You get the peanuts and the hot towel.
I should get everything. Everything you have in Coach, I should get that plus more. And handle always.
Did you get the stink in the bathroom?
No, because we have a higher class of people and there's only 10 of us.
Well, you don't get the stink then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't want the stink. That's a positive. Kababble. How you doing, Babble?
I'm good. Just hanging out at Fort Jackson still.
Kababble, nice. How about that fucking USA women's soccer last night? 2-0.
Nah, they look good, but I don't think we'll be betting on them in the World Cup.
Morikawa just pulled up short
they
on
look
the birds.
good.
Speak for yourself. Bill bets on them every time they play.
Oh, I know.
Bill would bet on them versus the men's team.
They're gonna knock off Japan coming up on the She Believes Cup, and then it's all smooth sailing.
That's what I need to see. I need some against Japan, but man, we got Netherlands, Germany, and England's real fucking good. It's gonna be tough because they don't have the studs like they used to.
No,
but we'll see.
Bill doesn't want to hear that. Bill doesn't want to hear that. Bill's very angry.
They'll be
Kababble,
juiced.
you said you got some fucking you got some foot action for us here. What do we got going on?
I do. I have the 4 deep darlings going today. We have Napoli playing. Napoli's been
In Napoli.
We've been hammering the shit out of Napoli all year. They're giving us a favorable line. We're going to do the money line plus match total over 1.5. It's sitting at minus 115 right now.
So we're parlaying those two things?
Yep, same game parlay. I absolutely love that bet today.
Napoli money line and over 1.5 goals.
Yep.
Okay, what time does that start?
Starts at 2:45.
Is that 2:45 Eastern Kababble time, or is that like a real?
No, that's your. I've been living on your guys' time for the last 2 weeks.
So you've moved to Eastern time.
Yeah, I'll be back in 3 weeks. So the good time.
Please don't. Please don't.
And we hit the Man City I gave you guys last show, so that was good. So
I mean, both live bets from fucking Wednesday's show. Rackets hit the fucking plus 250 on Garcia. We nailed that live, and then Silly Billy Rupp hit the fucking AC Milan plus 125.
Man City.
Man City, same shit. Soccer teams, whatever.
And I'll give one more. So we're gonna go over to Belgium to the Pro League.
Let's take a trip to Belgium.
Ghent money line.
Ghent? Hold on. Slow down. Where are we going here?
It's
Belgium
Gent.
Pro League.
Gent to you.
Gentlemen.
Gent.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I'm pretty sure that T comes out separate. When I'm watching,
okay, so if you're on FanDuel, I'll just walk you.
I got to do the phonetic spelling for Tommy.
Yeah.
Bill is a linguistic specialist. Go to soccer and then scroll all the way to the right. Click on all leagues, and then when you scroll down, you'll see Belgium. So is it Belgium First Division A or Belgium Cup?
First Division. I hate that these books all name it something different.
Genk. I see Genk.
Yep.
Genk's playing yellow-red Mechelin.
We let Jenna in.
Genk's playing yellow-red Mechelin.
Even though they're on the road, they're sitting top of the league. They're running through it. They did just sell their striker, but they're loaded with talent for that league.
I love how they sell their players like they're fucking like slaves.
Yeah. But I like them to get the win today and stay on top of the league.
So we like Genk minus 150?
Oh, it's up to 150 now? When I sent it was 135.
I mean, listen, that's why you got to subscribe to 4D Bets. Fucking 15
like 15 minutes ago. I guess everybody hit it when I sent it, hopefully.
That's right. We're fucking moving line. I mean, I'm sure there's not that many people betting on Genk in Belgian Division A. We fucking are. Hundreds of people.
Probably not.
Moving lines.
Those are the two I got. I was going to send another one, but Almira on the road struggles to score, but they're both teams to score between the Girona and Almira. Hits pretty high, but Almira struggles, so if you want to bet that,
I don't like the confidence in your voice. So I'm just betting these.
Yeah, it's if they were at Almira,
I'm not getting a good read
on
Belgeroma versus Beloma.
Yeah, if it was the other way around and we were at Almira, we'd be all over it. It would probably be
Tis not. So we're going Genk minus 150 or whatever better line you have, and we're going in Napoli money line and over 1.5 goals. All right, Kababble, go.
Sure.
You kill any terrorists today or anything or what?
No, I got the day off.
All right,
that's the only reason I'm on. So
go kill some.
You guys have a good one.
All right.
Yep.
Later, bro.
All right. Later.
Gank. No, I mean, I gotta bet this just because it's fucking gank. Gank.
I mean, Tommy, I don't know what more these people could want to sign up. I mean, if they're not signed up by now and they're just watching the show, they're just out of their minds.
Yeah, I mean, the show's fine.
I've just been on fire. Killing it.
But I mean,
think the last
lot of shit.
Last 2 days, I've only lost 2 bets, probably out of 15.
Mm-hmm.
And they were both live bets. One unit were live bets. But yesterday, Vucevic cast again, plus 600. Team basket 125. Lopez 350. Team basket hit a parlay. Giannis was the easiest bet ever yesterday. He had 2 points in the first quarter. They had his point total at 30.5. That was a joke. And then 1 minute later, he left the game with a wrist injury, which he was leaving the game anyway. I already knew he was. I had told Tommy earlier.
Billy knew it.
He didn't want to play. He wanted the All-Star break, but
he got the All-Star break.
Well, he's the captain of the team, so I doubt he'll be playing in the game on Sunday.
Okay.
And then 2 days in a row, the day before, Tommy even made a little mention to it. If you guys picked up on it, but if you didn't, Tommy said, Bill, are you going to give out Jalen Brunson first basket? I said, oh, no, Tommy, I'll hold it for the subs, but maybe. And Jalen Brunson cashed plus 600 and plus 200. That was a plus 800 right there. Got to join up, guys. Got to join up.
Got to join up.
Or don't.
Or don't. Yeah. Listen, I'm up 368 units or some shit. 316 units. That's not a lot. What is that? Don't sign up. March is coming. Don't sign up. Don't use VIP 20 either. All right, Evan, what do we got for headlines here real quick?
Derek Carr is visiting the Jets this weekend.
Isn't he always fucking visiting the Jets? Like, when is this actually happening? This is like fucking Rogers' darkness trip. Like, I keep hearing Derek Carr Jets.
It's actually happening.
It's actually happening. How do you feel about that, Evan?
I don't want him. Keep him. Give him to the Colts. I don't.
So let's say Aaron Rodgers decides that he's going to become a fucking Wiccan, and
shaman.
Derek Carr decides he's going to go to the Saints. Who do you want, Evan, as a Jets fan?
Aaron Rodgers or Lamar Jackson.
Aaron Rodgers or Lamar Jackson, he says. Okay, but I just told you that Aaron Rodgers is becoming a witch.
Oh, Lamar Jackson or Jimmy Garoppolo
then. Okay. Bill, what do you think for the Jets?
I don't care about the Jets.
I don't care.
Who cares?
Falcons going to get Lamar.
Who cares about the Jets?
You have
Falcons aren't
Desmond
getting
Ridder.
Lamar even. They have Ridder. They're not getting fucking...
Fuck Ridder.
You're an idiot. They're not fucking getting Lamar Jackson. That's a lie. People are stupid.
You're stupid.
I'm not excited about Carr. As excited with everyone talking about fucking this weather shit and all that. And then you start to think, where he's played his career and where he's played in college. It's, that may be an issue. Don't really want that in New York. I am Rodgers right now, but I got a feeling this ends very badly for us, Evan.
Like, we're just going to get fucked and be stuck with Zach Wilson?
That'd be great for me. I'd love that. But, yeah, I think we end up with, like, some fucking scallywag. Tannehill.
I'm hearing, actually, that...
Don't you laugh, Rackets. Your team's a fucking disaster, too.
Probably end up with Young or Stroud.
Good luck with that.
Anyway, I'm hearing that Mike White is hot in the streets for
dude,
quarterback.
Will you stop mentioning this fucking guy's name?
He's great.
He's not good.
Why does Evan love him?
Because here's why every Jet fan loves him.
I can't fucking wait.
Here's what Mike White does, okay? And this is why we say it's not how you start, it's how you finish, right? But the Jet fans are so starved for quarterbacks. I'm a Jets fan also. For so long that Mike White came out last year and like the first time he hit the field when we're just dying for any quarterback, the dude throws for like 4 honey and 5 touchdowns, right? Like just comes out and just pisses on the NFL. So then right there,
against the Bengals,
Jet fans see that you're capable of doing that once, that's it. That's our guy. We just need to work with him and this and that. And then he shit the bed the rest of the year. Did the same shit this year. Walked out and fucking just pissed on the fucking league and then sucked the rest of the way.
Give him time.
But yeah, Lamar ain't going to the Falcons. If I can make a bet on Lamar to the Falcons, I would bet any amount of money that Lamar does not go to the Falcons. He's not going to Falcons. Desmond Ridder, you don't fuck with that. What else we got, Harry?
There's nothing happening. However, there is a little train derailment in Ohio, if you want to get into that for a second.
Another one?
No, the one, but the only one. But people are experiencing acid rain and chlorine and shit.
I told Bill the other day acid rain, and he told me I was crazy.
We talked about it on
It's trending on Twitter right now.
Tommy
Yeah,
said he
fucking
was,
dude, it's
Tommy
fucking
said he
raining
didn't want to
lava.
go outside because there was going to be acid rain.
Bill's like,
That's not why
That's
I was
literally-
fucked.
that's
Bill's like, it's
extreme.
raining out of my.
That's why.
But
You're an idiot.
I
You said, Bill, I don't want to go outside. It's
no
raining.
way I'm going outside.
Acid rain.
Fuck that. I go right through my hat. No way. Not once. Not never.
You're an idiot.
No. Fucking acid rain. Dude, listen, man. Conspiracy theorists, stay the fuck in. Get metal umbrellas or something. Like, no way. Not once. Not never. Nope.
Metal
Not me.
umbrellas.
Fucking, I don't trust this government. They're lying. Something fucking crazy's going on with this. They're
UFOs.
covering up by pretending we got fucking aliens landing. They got fucking 50-year-old men shooting up schools right now. They're desperate. They're like, release the distractions. Release the psyops.
All of them, all at once.
Fucking
Put
aliens
everything
coming
out there.
down. Black guys shooting up colleges. They're like, yo, do we have a kid who can shoot up the college? Like, no, they're all busy. I get that guy. He's 50 from Jersey.
They're all
Shoots up
busy.
Michigan State. But no, dude, they're Biden's gonna have a heart attack tomorrow. No, fucking
So
fucking whatever's going on in Ohio is the problem right now, and I'm not going outside if it is.
Cares about Ohio.
No, I'm not going outside if it's right.
So on Dimers, on this website Dimers, they just wrote an article that just came out 4 minutes ago about Hoffman.
What?
About Hoffman's parlay.
Stop it.
Oh shit.
Stop it.
Was better
Our
stance.
very own?
Better stance to win big on Magic's Paolo Banchero.
Wow.
There's-
Hoffman's fucking famous.
There's a whole article. A bettor from Oceanport, New Jersey,
Wow. They're doxing him.
who posted his ticket this week to social media platform Instagram under the handle 4Deep Bets,
Let's go.
placed a wager with FanDuel Sportsbook using $100 free bet credit and correctly placed the winners of the 2022 World Series, the Houston Astros, Kansas City Royals, triumph, and in the
Chiefs.
Super Bowl.
I mean, the Royals didn't win the Super
I
Bowl.
mean, Kansas City Chiefs. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said Royals.
That would be
Chiefs
crazy.
in the
That
Super
would be
Bowl.
a parlay worth writing a story about.
And they defeated the Eagles. So he just needs this, they say, Paolo Banchero. And then the article goes on. I'll let you guys read the rest. And it gives the odds for it. It's pretty cool.
Does it talk about me?
Nothing about you. Hold on. No.
Should be.
Douchebag that owns the company
No,
won
that's-
nothing. Yeah.
That's not in there. You made that up.
No, it's there.
I'm gonna need to see that. I don't believe that.
I
It's,
think they might have-
it's up on the screen if you want to
Yeah.
see it.
No way it
they
says
might have
douchebag
just
owns
took
the
that
company.
part down, but it was there.
Nope. Don't believe you at all. That's not there. Luke Hoffman. Let's fucking go. Well, I mean, listen,
Let's
I'm
go,
planning on
Hoffman.
joining him shortly. If Morikawa wins, I'm gonna win $1 million.
I have two open. I already hit the first one.
Mhm.
I hit the Chiefs. I have a $2 million parlay, and I have
2 million. You had to go to 2 million. $1 million.
I had to go to 2 million. I have the
What a
Daytona
fucking
500 in there, which is this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We got truck race tonight too,
Mhm.
so I'll be giving you one of those. And we'll see.
I mean,
And then,
listen.
Hoffman has bets out tonight for the NBA Rising Stars game. If you want them real fast right now,
No. Wait till we're done with college. We'll do that one. Yeah. Yeah. So I have my $1 million parlay, Howie. I have Morikawa to win this fucking tournament. Alabama, Bruins, and Clippers. $58 to win $1 million. So that's gonna win basically. That's a winner. Howie, you could have won $1 million had you put a fucking bet in on the correct score. We all could have fucking won $1 million.
Yeah.
So it's a good segue over to the most horrible person in America, Howie Dewey.
I did a joke on stage last night. You're going to come by the dojo tonight?
Oh, when is that? When's the thing?
We got shows at 7. We got a show at 9. Last night was off the chain, man. It was packed house.
And is it today and Saturday?
It was, today and Saturday. Today's 7-9. Tomorrow, I think it's 7-9.
All right, I'll be better for tomorrow. Tomorrow is what? 7 to 9?
I think it is, yeah.
All
Up
right.
to check.
Promote it.
7-9.
Tell everyone where it is so they can go fucking check it out.
Guys, you go to Tiff's Comedy Club in Morris Plains, New Jersey. That's a nice setup they got there. That place
Yeah,
looks nice.
Romanelli's done a good job with that.
Is that where we
Yeah.
went last time?
Yeah. That's the first time ever in your life people clap for you.
Huh.
They put
Like he doesn't
got new lights
remember. He
in.
just wanted to bring that up.
It looks good. It looks really good. But
If you guys want to go, if you're in New Jersey, it's in Morris Plains. You can go to TIFFS, TIFFS, comedy.com, and you'll see the tickets all available with Sam's crazy face. Sammy Tripoli will be down there. Howie Dewey's on stage. So they got early show at 7, late show at 9:30 for February 17th and February 18th. Get over there. Buy some tickets. Go see Howie Dewey. I'll probably be there tomorrow.
Do we have to pay?
talk for 5 minutes about the Super Bowl.
No,
man.
I know Romanelli. We'll just sneak in the back door. We'll go through the kitchen like the fucking mobsters. Yeah.
That's pretty much But yeah, I said, my kid called me and told me that the whole Super Bowl was fixed, that everybody got pamphlets, all the players got pamphlets in the mail. This is what my kid told me. Called me while he was telling me that he called me because he was crying because he lost a testicle and he couldn't find it.
I mean, that's what?
He was worried. He said, the testicle, he goes, I'm reading right now. I Googled it, Dad. If it turns black, it dies, and there's a possibility I couldn't have kids. And I said, well, if that happens, that's how we know for sure there's a God.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah. I definitely don't want. I mean, the fact that that you're procreating is a problem. And
That Instagram thing you showed to me where
the little kid with his ball bag. He's like, the balls aren't there. The balls aren't there.
The balls aren't in the bag. He said.
They're not in the bag.
The thing left. The ball.
So how does your son feel about you coming out to probably what'll end up being 1,200 people telling him about his fucking rusty nut?
No, I told him last night. I did a joke. I said, no, he told me that the whole Super Bowl was fixed. Now every player, all the Chiefs and the Eagles got pamphlets from the NFL telling them exactly what to do so that Kansas City would end up winning the game. Mm-hmm. And I said, man, that's quite a theory you got. I said, I want you to remember one thing very seriously, though. And my kid said, what's that? I said, for the first 2 years of your life, you wore a helmet.
And he rode the short bus?
That's all I'm going to tell you. You wore a helmet, kid. So you may be right, you may be wrong. I don't know, but just don't ever forget, for the first 2 years of your life, you wore a helmet.
Why did Morikawa just drop his club? What happened?
That's not good.
Either something amazing happened or something horrible happened. Hold on.
Yeah, you don't drop the club.
Hold on. It's in the hole. It's in the hole.
I'm going to see it right now. He's at -8. Ooh,
I don't think he is anymore.
That's a deep putt. What we got, Tommy G?
Dude, he just fucking took his hand out of the hole, so unless he's grabbing someone else's ball.
Who's that?
Morikawa, bro.
Bang, -9.
-9.
Let's go, Tommy G.
Tommy Jesus.
Let's go.
I'm going to win $1 million so easily.
I parlayed that with Napoli. So if Napoli loses, Kabable's dead.
Cal is tearing this course up, dude. He should be.
Bro, I told you he's been all over the pin all fucking day, man.
Fucking missed 3 putts. Dude, he's just hit 2 fucking chips and putts from 35 feet away, and he missed a bunch of 4-footers. He should be -12 right now. All right, Howie, Dewey. Let's talk some college hoops.
We got a real light slate tonight. Real light slate.
First, let's talk about what you think of the slate Wednesday and Thursday since we've been here. Anything come up? We obviously I was all over Maryland yesterday. Fucking skull. Me and you have been saying Purdue's frauds for fucking the whole year, and I think finally everyone's realizing it.
Yeah, no guards. We got a great slate tomorrow. Holy shit! Good game.
Good slate tomorrow. Did you see what Gonzaga did to Loyola last night?
Dude, what was the first half score of that? 100-2?
Bro, they were shooting 78% from the field for the half.
I had a friend that was at the game. He was at the game, and he was all pumped up. He's like, and I was like, Loyola's got good
You also
players.
have a friend who bet Loyola.
Yeah.
Me.
Tommy tells me they're shooting 100% from 3. He's like, Bill, they're shooting 100% from 3.
No, that's not what I said.
Go in and look, and they're 2 for 2.
That is not what I said.
I thought they were like 10 for 10.
Dude, do you
Shut
your
up,
hand if you
it
think
went.
that's actually how that conversation
Tommy, that's exactly how it went. So
Bill, what I said was, Howie, after they were 8 for 9 to start the game, and it was like fucking 18-2, and I'm like, I'm telling the subs to calm down. Remember, Loyola was down 15-0 to St. Mary's to start the game, and they were tied 20-20 a minute later. Right? There was a 5-hour wait to get into that gymnasium for this fucking game. And I told Bill, oh my God, this isn't good. They're going to fucking, and then they wouldn't miss. Well, they can't fucking miss, Bill. This team's fucking shooting 80% from the fucking field and 100% from 3. That's how I said it. And he's pretending like I was going crazy.
Going and going.
I mean,
going.
It was crazy.
Brutal.
I mean, dude, Loyola snapped the 75-game winning streak at Gonzaga. And they just went in and took their dick out and just started beating them over the head.
Why would you bet against that? Gonzaga was pissed.
Howie will tell you, Loyola's fucking good, dude. They're a menace.
Good players.
And Gonzaga isn't?
No, the second half was 40-37. Like, they ran out and they just didn't miss.
They did throttle Alabama this year, so.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Gonzaga's a good team, but there was getting 9 in that spot. I mean, the second half is a 3-point game. Sometimes it was 30-3 before you blinked. I mean, it was over.
The first 10 minutes of that game, it was one of those deals where if you're the coach of Loyola, you call timeout.
I use all my timeouts.
Players, you're just like, look, guy, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah, there was nothing.
Sit back and take it.
Yeah, you just had to take it and pray they stopped fucking going crazy. It looked like they were playing a high school team. Today in college hoops, not a great slate as is fucking every Friday's shit. Pretty much a lot of Ivy League shit and some, you got your Purdue Fort Waynes and shit like that. But what we like today, Dewey, I got a few plays I'm going to give out for tonight.
I love the underdog, Brown University out of Rhode Island, going to Princeton, getting 6.5. Brown's a covering animal. That's all they do. They cover. I love Brown tonight. Brown's going to Princeton. They could possibly win that game.
I mean, Brown's 14-7 against the spread this year. That's
I like
one of the best in the country.
Yeah,
covering 67% of their games. What can Brown do for you? Cover the 6. All right.
Yeah.
I'm taking Oakland tonight in this spot. Again, there's not gonna be a ton of research, analysis, and fucking players and shit. And these small schools pretty much just bet numbers here. So I like Oakland in this spot here. I got them minus 125, Evan. Oakland minus 125 against Detroit Mercy. Team that I like to bet a lot. They just suck on the road. They're a pretty bad road team. So I'm going to go with Oakland there. What else you got, Howie?
I like Siena playing at home tonight.
I like Siena. That's another one.
Playing in Albany tonight, playing Quinnipiac. They're laying 2.5. I think it's a fairly close game, but I think they win by 4 or 5.
Yeah, all right. I like that. I'm going to give you San Jose State. We're going to take a little stab on San Jose State tonight. It's a big game. You're starting to get down to the end of the wire here for, seeding in the conference tournaments and stuff like that. Stadiums are filling up. These kids are fucking jacked up. And this New Mexico team just is fucking can't get right now. They've lost 5 of their last 6. Just got embarrassed by Wyoming.
At
got
home.
smacked
They lost at home.
I had them. Just got embarrassed. Just looked horrible. And their second leading scorer didn't play. I don't know if he's going to play today or not. But lost 5 of their last 6. They're reeling. And I like this San Jose State team today. I think they get it done. San Jose State's won 3 of their last 4. So I'm going San Jose State. You got another one or no? That's it.
That's it.
All right.
I'm
gonna give one
Air
last
Force Wyoming game. I'm afraid to bet Wyoming because Air Force they cover in weird spots.
Yeah, I'm actually taking that game. I'm taking Wyoming, who just smacked the shit out of New Mexico.
Yeah.
At New Mexico. I'm going to take Wyoming on a money line, though. I don't want to lay the points. I'm kind of with you there. I think this game could be close. I think Wyoming gets it at the end, coming off a lot of confidence there. Having a horrible season, so there's a chance for them to maybe – Wyoming was very highly thought of coming into the year and just had a fucking horrific year and a monster win the other day. Maybe that fucking lights them up for the last few games of the season to play spoiler. So we're going to go Wyoming and Grand Canyon money line parlay here, Evan, minus 104. There you go. 3 plays from me.
And tomorrow you got monster games. So you got NC State. You got Memphis going to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
You got Maryland.
Tennessee, Kentucky's always a fun one.
Is
Kansas
there a hotter
State,
team
Iowa
in the
State.
country than Maryland right now?
What's up?
Maryland's got to be the hottest team in the country.
Oh, dude, they're playing out of their fucking minds.
Yeah.
And I mean, we took them yesterday on the money line. They just fucking did a 27-4 run on Purdue. Just ran them out the fucking gym. Ran Edie out the gym. But unfortunately, we don't have many lines up for tomorrow. You can't. But I mean, I don't know why these fucking books, Howie. Like, put the fucking lines up for tomorrow. You're gonna put them up at 6 p.m. or something. Put them up now.
Yeah,
I agree. Like, let people bet on. There's nothing to bet on tonight. Let people start building parlays heading into tomorrow. But is there anything that jumps off the page at you? I got a couple games I'll give out here, and obviously Saturday Slay. We'll give out a whole fucking laundry list for the subscribers.
I mean, I do. I think Maryland's just rolling right now. They're going into Nebraska. Nebraska has had a couple weird games this year where they beat.
Nebraska's been playing pretty good lately, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a bizarre. They got good guards. They have good guards. I like tomorrow. Iowa goes into Northwestern.
Actually, Maryland, Nebraska is Sunday, so that's Sunday. Maryland, Nebraska.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's Sunday, 5 p.m. I thought it was tomorrow.
I hit the wrong goddamn. Tomorrow's the 18th.
Yeah. Go on. What else do you like tomorrow?
Oh yeah, tomorrow you got Illinois at Indiana. That's solid. That's going to be That'll be a ball game. I like Connecticut. Seton Hall's going to Connecticut, and Connecticut's starting to turn things around. The one I know you're all over, Texas Tech's playing at West Virginia, who's just had a rough time on the road, but they're going back to Redneckville. There'll be a tooth in the place.
I love them at home. Love to know what the line's going to be. Let me see. I think there's some look-ahead lines here. I'll give you a couple just kind of first glance. Yeah, West Virginia's laying 7.5 in that one, Howie. Wow.
I'll tell you one I love, Tommy. I don't know what the line is. Tennessee is going to University of Kentucky. I think one of those two kids is coming back tomorrow. They just can beat Alabama. Kentucky beat Tennessee earlier in the year. I think they get revenge. I think they go in and beat the shit out of Kentucky.
I don't like this Kentucky team. I also don't like road teams off a big win, so I'm probably going to stay off it, but I can see that 100%. I mean, I don't like Kentucky. It's going to be hard-pressed for me to bet on Kentucky in that one. We do have a couple look-ahead lines. I like Indiana. Indiana's laying 4.5 against Illinois, so I'm going to I don't bet spreads in the Big Ten because those games come a little close. I am going to give you a parlay right now, see if they got money lines up. There's like two sites, Unibet and fucking like Parks, New Jersey have lines up. I'm going to go Indiana money line, Kansas money line. Howie, I know you're a big Baylor guy. I know you're high on this Baylor team. What I've been seeing out of Kansas is just fucking insane. This team is just, when they get a lead on you, you let them get up 5 or 6, they just throttle you. So
they have 3 of the best guards in the country. They're
Wilson, Dick,
insane. It's the one year their
front court's fucked though.
Yeah, and they got it in the games at Kansas. So yeah, it's going to be tough for Baylor.
They should take care of business there at home. So Kansas, Indiana money line plus 116. Another, I'll give you 2 more. You fucking freeloading fucks. Even though you're not hitting that like button. Duke sucks. Duke's not good. And Syracuse, this team should be better than they are, right? Like, they have everything you need. They got these fucking monster 7-footers, like long, lanky, athletic kids in the fucking paint. They got the fucking savvy white veteran guard. They got the fucking shifty fucking black shooting guard. They got if you remember the game hockey, ice hockey, where you had the fat guy, the medium guy, and the skinny guy, Bill?
Yep.
That's like Syracuse. Like, you got 2 towers in the middle, the white point guard, the shifty black. Like, if you built a team based on like just total racist stereotypes, they got everything, but they just haven't been able to put it together. And Duke is just a fucking mess, dude. So I'm gonna take Cuse plus the 1.
Cuse just beat NC State, and they'll beat Duke tomorrow.
Yeah, they're getting 1 point at home here. I like Boeheim in this one. And another one I'm going to give you, it's a team that I bet all the time at home, is Missouri. So Missouri is playing at home tomorrow. I always take them at home at the +1. I like this spot for Missouri tomorrow. So I'm going to be
I'll tell you what, I like tomorrow because you got Alabama went in, played a real team, and got their asses kicked the other night. Tomorrow they got
stomping tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow they got Georgia in Alabama, and poor Georgia's will lose by 48.
Yeah, let's see if there's a line on that.
No, they're gonna get.
I don't think they're gonna give us a line on that game yet. I think the game's gonna be fucking. Alabama's gonna walk in there and just lay their dick on the table.
Yeah.
There's no line up yet that I could see. Yeah, what do you think that line comes out at? Fucking teens, right?
Probably 14, 15.
Yeah, it's got it. The Alabama wins that game by 20. They're just gonna go out and fucking pulverize. More. Yeah, pulverize them. All right, Howie Dewey. See you next week.
Stop by the Doge, man.
Yep, Dojo, Tiff's Comedy. Go to Tiff's, Tiffs, comedy.com. Go get your tickets for Howie Dewey. I'm going to drag Bill Rupp there Saturday. So if you guys want to come hang out, but go check it out tonight and Saturday. Sam Tripoli's in town, stacked lineup. What is it, an anniversary?
We had that last night, the 5th year.
That was all right. So it's been a whole big weekend. Whole big weekend. Get over there. Check out Howie Dewey. Tell some dick jokes and make fun of retarded people.
A lot of dick jokes.
All right. Get out of here, Howie.
All right, man.
Later, bro. All right, Evan Hand.
We're on NBA.
Ship. We're on NBA, Evan Hand, the voice from the darkness, scrumbles like a smoker. We're on NBA. We're on NBA, you filthy
I hadn't talked in a while.
So NBA is done till next Thursday. So we get a nice little break. A lot of players wanted to break. LeBron started his break early. Women, so let's go. So Hoffman has Rising Stars tonight. Rising Stars
tonight?
Tonight. He has the winner as Team Powell. I guess it's Pau Gasol, a bunch of other guys are like the captains of these teams. So Team Pau plus 150. He has the MVP as, of course, his boy Benchero plus 550. And
Oh my
he's
God, if I'm Hoffman, I don't even want Benchero playing in this game. I'm like, dude, just don't get hurt. And that's all I'm thinking if I'm Hoffman. Just don't get hurt, dude. Don't play anywhere.
He has secondary MVP as Tommy's boy Jose Alvarado.
Oh, let's go.
So those are for tonight, guys. If you join, you're gonna get tomorrow. We'll
have 100 bets on
3-point contest, the skills,
everything that comes out.
everything else. So you got to join for those.
And if you were here for the hockey one, fucking Bunsey over there, Ghosty Buns gave out a plus 2,000 on Kachuk, the All-Star game.
Yeah,
winner.
we got the MVP.
We're betting on fucking Jakarta tennis at 3 a.m. and fucking NBL fucking basketball. Like, just to get over. If you're a degenerate, fucking come on.
I mean, you already missed. Like I said, you already missed out last night on Vucevic plus 600 plus 125 and plus 350. So
there's no other site in the world that could be as big a degenerates as we are with how much we bet and stay profitable. It's impossible. It's impossible. Everyone else is like, oh, one play on market. No, like you're going to get 100 plays this weekend. So if you like that, come sign up. If you don't, go fuck yourself. I don't have anything for NBA right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's nothing. I mean, the game is on Sunday. Giannis probably won't play because of his wrist.
And copy Howie.
That's a big loss for that team. I mean, he's usually plays the whole game and everything. So now, and LeBron doesn't play the whole game. So taking him as MVP is worthless. They still have Giannis up. So you could probably pretty much count those two guys out.
I mean, no, I wouldn't say that because LeBron cares probably more about this All-Star Game MVP than he does the Lakers making the playoffs. Because it's LeBron weekend. They're going to do ceremonies.
No, but he never does, though. He always
I don't know.
sits in.
I think LeBron's just stacking up personal awards right now. That's all he cares about. I don't think he's as dead as he usually we cross him off, but I don't think he's as dead as he usually is.
Well, that's it for NBA because that's the only thing going on. Like I said, you got to join to get tomorrow's all the stuff for tomorrow and Sunday.
Right. We got NASCAR coming up this weekend.
Yeah, we got Truck Series tonight. The poll is at 3:00, the qualification. So right now I want to see how these guys race, how their cars are, how their trucks are on the pole. But I took a small bet on Rackets boy, Chase Elliott. He's racing tonight in the Truck Series. Plus 650 right now. If he wins the poll, he's going to go down considerably. That's why I put it in now before the poll starts. So if you want to get that in, get it in now. Because when the poll starts, when the qualification
want to get it in,
they'll take it down, and then they'll repost the lines according to who's in front. I also have Zane Smith. Won it last year.
I like him.
These tracks, super speedways, plus 1,000 again, guys. That could move if he wins the poll. So, and then Saturday, be here Saturday. We got Xfinity tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, and then Daytona on Sunday. Me and Trevor will have stuff for that. You know, you're getting a plus 1,000. If we hit that, you're getting a plus 1,000.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we have stages and DFS for it and everything.
And live in race. I think some of the best bets for the hockey are in race, you know, when it's going on in the race, when you start to see what's going on. I'm sorry. And I'm looking at the hockey screen right now. For NASCAR. I like the in-game shit.
So that's the NASCAR weekend, first weekend. Daytona is always really hard. So, but hopefully we'll get something. We'll hit something.
And we'll have the DFS going on the DFS side. It's obviously it's a fun Daytona's always a fun DFS slate because anyone can win it.
And then I have 2 soccer plays for the weekend.
Look how many sports we give you guys. Look at this.
Look at Tommy. He's like in
take a picture.
Watercolors.
Take a picture of me. What was that
going? So I'm doing Man City and Chelsea tomorrow. That's Saturday morning. So I'll wake up and have some money in my account. Man City Chelsea parlay minus 122. And Sunday, going right back to the women. They're playing the Japs.
I don't think you could say that.
Yes, Japs.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that flies.
The Asians.
Age.
The age. They're playing USA women -175. You want to put that in a parlay like I did yesterday and they won, you can. You could bet it straight. If you want to lay 175, that's up to you. I'm giving you the building blocks. You have to build the house.
Here, take
That's
it.
how I'm building it.
Do with this what you want.
I'm giving you the materials, and you can either build a mud hut or you can build a mansion. It's up to you. I don't know what you want to do with it, but I can only provide the simple stuff in the beginning.
The raw material.
You have to make. Like, I'm giving you the ingredients.
I mean, that was enough. I feel like that was enough.
Banging cake.
Okay, there's more.
No chocolate 10-layer cake.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put it in the oven. You got to mix it with your fucking hands.
I think you were good. I think you were good on the last. Could have just
I'm giving you the lawnmower to cut.
No, don't need another one.
Grass for you.
Definitely good with two.
Doing.
Cake, raw materials. Good there. All right, great.
I'm done.
Any other sports? You got to fucking bet on cricket or fucking. No.
No.
You're good. I got a hockey bet for you if you want that.
No, hockey's so stupid. Why they don't have a full slate of games tonight, I have no idea.
Yeah, does make sense. Gave out 3 bets last night. As you guys know, who are subscribers, I'm up about 20-something units in hockey. I'm almost all plus money. Capitals +105 lost. Blue Jackets +165 with the dub over Bills fucking Devils. And
because the Devils' best player was out.
Listen, don't blame me. I'm just fucking sniping books.
Mention that.
Don't blame me for sniping good lines. And then we got the Blues +130 late too. So hit 2 +160 +130. Got another plus money for you today, Bill. A little proximity bet. Do you know who it is?
Rangers.
We're gonna take the Strangers today, babies. Gonna take the Strangers today. Rangers +108. Let me get that. Rangers is just on fucking fire right now. Like, this team can win a cup for sure. Great acquisition with we should have hit his first goal. Fucking first day was there, Tarasenko. But this Ranger team's hot right now. They are hot. They've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. Oilers losing 3 of their last 4. Some tough losses. I think fucking Rangers go out there. I think there's some goals in this game too. A lot of these Rangers games, shockingly, usually when the Rangers go on a roll, it's like a lot of to 1 to 2. His fucking Igor's out of his mind. 4-1, 5-4, 4-3, 6-3, 6-2, 6-4, and going to Edmonton. So I think you got an opportunity on the total here. We'll give that to the subscribers. I have a specific play on the total, but yeah, I like the Strangers today. Give me the Strangers +108.
Tommy, would you like some news in the rap world?
I mean, what else could I want?
So Chris Brown says why you all hate him over a mistake he made at 17, while you all love Blueface for beating Chrison Rock.
Oh, that fucking bitch, dude. That's that fucking bitch with the gap in her teeth.
Why y'all don't keep the same energy? Thoughts on this and their relationship?
So he's saying, I beat the shit out of Rihanna, but he beat the shit out of this other pig who literally hit. And listen, I know nothing about rap, like new rap, because it's not rap. It's just fucking synthetic bullshit. Like, I stopped when DMX died. I was out. But basically, this bitch hit him like in back of the head with a bottle and like split his head open. Like, these two are insane. So yeah, it's a little different, Chris. And just because someone else beats their chick doesn't mean it's okay that you beat your chick. I think you've done pretty well after beating the shit out of one of the most famous icons in the fucking rap game and the music game and the pop game. The fact that you're not in jail and the fact that people still buy your albums, I wouldn't be crying.
Goal, Napoli, 1-0.
Napoli.
Let's go, Cabal.
I don't know who Blueface is. I saw it on Twitter the other day.
Yeah, I just saw a picture of him. He looks like some weirdo. I mean,
they're all the same. It's a fucking just clone factory of retarded fucking homo thugs. That's all.
Rackets, do you know this Blueface character?
I do not.
Do you know Babyface?
I do know Babyface. Don't know
Babyface.
Blueface.
I'm aware of Babyface. Yes. Rackets, do you have any tennis bets?
The matchup wasn't posted before we hopped on here. It might be now. Swiatek and Pegula play tomorrow morning.
Holy shit! Morikawa is +200. He's the favorite.
Let's go, Tommy G.
Holy Tommy G. Bill Mitchell, fucking +310. Moving it back.
Bill was shitting on Morikawa this morning too.
You shit on Morikawa?
Don't let him.
I bet on him though. I bet on him.
Oh, he shit on him.
Fucking
And then
shits
bet
on my
him.
plays. I fucking drop a +9 honey on Morikawa, shits on my plays, and then bets it so that I can't talk shit to him.
I only got 550.
I only got
Good.
552, but that's
Good.
okay.
I got 900.
Yeah, but I
right. No, I
parlayed
got
it
650.
I
I got
parlayed with Napoli, and I got 890.
I still got 900. All right. So go on, Rackets.
The game total it should be higher tomorrow because Pagula beat her last time. She was a little bit injured though, and Pagula hasn't been able to hold serve all week. Sakari should have beat her today. I like the under games on that. It should be. I would assume it's going to be 20.5 or 21.5, but I can't. I haven't. I don't. The line wasn't posted. I don't know if it's up yet now or not. If you want to check on that, Tommy, it's Swiatek and Pagula.
Let me see.
Yeah, I
Tennis.
see. Swiatek's minus 420.
No. The total games.
You must say Swiatek.
Total games is 20.5.
I take the under on that. Under 20.5 games.
Minus 118.
I like that. Under 20.5 games. She'll win this in straight sets.
That is for Saturday at 10 a.m., guys. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Don't let that lock up your accounts.
Yeah, I'm actually going to have to put that out for the subs before it drops. So it's going to be 19.5 before tomorrow.
All right. Are you happy that Bill's Ben Shelton guy didn't he get smacked?
He got crushed. And he
I
walked
like
his way
when
to the
those
fucking
guys
semifinals of the U.S. Open, and he didn't even, it's not that he wasn't challenged, but, he didn't face any, good top competition. He should have seen Fritz in round 2, and Fritz got bounced. So he did what I expected him to do.
Play who's in front of you, right?
Yeah, exactly. You got to play who's in front of you, and him and Tommy Paul both walked to the fucking to that spot, and Tommy Paul shouldn't have even been that far. So.
No, I mean, listen, your name Tommy will get you at least 2 or 3 rounds by itself, but after that, you need
there you
some
go.
skill.
Tommy,
It's
Will Durant. Go ahead, Rackets.
I was
You
saying
can bring
it's Tommy P, not Tommy G.
Constantino in, Evan, while we're bullshitting here.
All right.
Go on.
It's Tommy P, not Tommy G, though. So
I mean, listen,
he's
similar.
not as clutch.
G
Will
comes before P.
Will Durant and Booker be the best duo in the NBA?
No.
Okay.
No. I think Booker's overrated.
I know his 26.6 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, and 5.5 assists is totally overrated.
No, he's very good, but I mean, he's not on that level. He hasn't done anything in the playoffs yet. He doesn't do much in clutch spots. I need to see these. You gotta fucking do to get up into that Tatum, Durant, all the you
Durant's
gotta
not clutch either. The motherfucker had his stupid toe on the line.
Stop. Yeah, I know he had a toe on the line, but he almost beat the fucking Bucks by himself and fucking
Toe.
He was the fucking MVP of the finals.
Toe.
He was the MVP for the Warriors. But Booker's good. The thing about Booker is I feel like he's been the same exact player since his second year. Booker's been averaging 26, 4, and 4 since he just hasn't evolved in the last 6 years. So he's still really good.
I mean, when you're great, you stay at a great level.
I mean, you gotta evolve, Bill. In my world, you gotta get better.
Listen, Tommy, all I could do is feed you the knowledge. I can't make you understand it. So, I mean, it's like making a cake. I give you the ingredients, you burn the cake. That's your fault.
All right. Speaking of baking some cakes, Mike, why don't you bake us up a fucking UFC cake for the weekend here? We're coming off a fantastic card.
Who the fuck are these guys fighting in this? Who are these?
Yeah,
people?
very interesting. Yeah, Mike, we're going to really need your help on this one. You tend to do really well on these cards because we don't know who the fuck any of these people are. But do you have any comments on the last card since we last saw you?
Yeah, I got a comment on Devin Booker first. It's the Kardashian curse. Keep in mind, he was with Kendall Jenner.
Yeah, he'll never win a championship.
I mean, it's a real thing. Last card was good. I mean, one fight literally ruined a very good night. If we turn that one fight around, we win double-digit units, and that was Tyson Pedro. And it comes out after the fact. He had a stomach bug, and the commission was watching him shit, and it's just so stupid. I mean, he didn't look good in that fight. We did hit our free play here, which was the Blake Builder. We also had the parlay with Pedro in at that loss, but we netted a small profit with that. Now the card tomorrow, there's a bunch of fighters on here, Bill, that you should know.
Really? I only knew the one, the final girls.
No, you got Jim
Andrade.
Miller.
Oh, no, the black dude too, the big black guy.
I would think that you would know Andrade.
I know her.
Jordan Wright.
Yes.
Jim Miller.
Wright's the one.
William Knight.
Oh, I didn't see Miller. I saw
Hernandez.
Knight. I didn't see Miller. I saw Knight.
Oh yeah, Bill. There's some names on there. I mean,
There's a
dude.
bunch. Not
Andrade.
like 2 weeks ago was the worst.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, there were fighters I've never heard of.
But how? Let me ask you this: how is Jordan Wright, Zach Pauga, the fucking co-main?
Well, it's a good question. I mean, I can't answer that, but
Like, I know a lot. It seems like there's other. That's why when Bill read it, I'm like, who's the headliner on the fight? He's like, Bill Andrade and Blankfald, and I'm like, okay. So Andrade. And then I'm like, who's the co-main? And when he read me Jordan Wright Pauga, I was like, okay, this fucking card sucks then. But no, you're right. Yeah, there's some good fights buried under.
There's some decent fights. There's a lot of fighters on this card. So it's only an 11 fight card. And I do like a lot of the fighters. So the thing with this card is,
not to cut you off, Mike, there's at least the lines are low, right?
I was just going to say, they're all kind of like hovering at like between 200 and 300.
Right. They're good parlay lines.
They all should like win. And then you have a couple like coin flip lines. So the only way to really bet this card is, really through parlays.
Yeah.
Because even a lot of these inside the distance props, if you take the favorite, you're either still laying money or it's just not as big of a haircut, like to lay 175 instead of laying 250. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
I do like a lot of the sides here,
What are you giving out today?
So getting right to that co-main event fight. So let's start with that. That is a fight that I have a play on, and it's not Jordan Wright. It's Zach Pauga. Now let's talk about it right off the bat. Jordan Wright has not only never seen the judges' scorecards, he's actually never even seen a third round. So he has 16 career fights, and he's either won all his wins by finish and lost everything by finish as well. So never even saw a third round. Now, what's interesting here is Jordan Wright is moving up a weight class to 205. He's been fighting at 185. And then on the flip side of this, you have Zach Pauga, who's 5-1. And he is like a 205 pounder, but he fought at heavyweight to be on the Ultimate Fighter show. And he actually won as a heavyweight his first two fights. And then he lost in the finals to Muhammad Usman, who's Kamaru Usman's brother, who's a gigantic killer
monster.
Heavyweight.
Yeah,
right? So no real, shame in that. But Pauga was undefeated, going into that. And he's a former rugby player. He's pretty athletic. He's got good cardio. He doesn't win many fights by finish, which offers an interesting paradox here because Wright has never, like I said, saw a third round. But Pauga, I think, can obviously win the fight, or he can just finish and get his second ever finish here over Jordan Wright. And this is a fighter, like I was saying, this is the one that you got to lay like 175 inside the distance, or you can play him on the money line. But I like him as a parlay piece. I'm confidently on him as a parlay piece. I don't think that Jordan Wright can win the fight. The only way that Jordan Wright wins this fight is a flash knockout. And I think Pauga is good enough, tough enough to not only endure that, but put it on Wright, who's never seen the third round, fighting up a weight class, guy coming down. I like Pauga here as a parlay piece.
I like it. I like it from a what is my camera doing right now? Like, it's just being retarded. I like it from another perspective. Like we're talking about, when things look weird, you got to kind of go to conspiracy angle. Got to almost imagine maybe they're trying to feature Pauga here in this, to put him in this spot, right? Like, he's the favorite. You were just saying what you were saying about Wright. There's got to be some motivation.
Curtis Blades as well. Curtis Blades, as we all know, Bill, you know Curtis Blades. I think you like Blades. Pauga's a main training partner of his.
Yeah, you got to.
He went up a weight class and he got, dealt a bad hand.
To have him as the co-main in this fight that most people haven't even fucking heard of, they got to be trying to feature him. So I'm with you on that. Pauga parlay piece.
Yeah, I like that. And then
give me the other part.
Yeah, the fight right before it, actually, Jamal Pogues. We bet on him on this season's Contender Series. 205 pounder / heavyweight tweener in between there, but he's fighting Josh Parisian, and Josh Parisian's a fighter I don't really care for as a fighter. Like, I bet against him a lot. I talk about he's very stiff. He's a big mountain of a guy, and he's got heavyweight knockout power, but he doesn't really have any takedown defense, and he has shown to gas. He's alternated wins and losses here in the UFC, but Pauga can wrestle. He got 7 takedowns in his first Contender Series fight. Didn't get the contract. Can you guys hear me or no?
Yeah.
I see Tommy's thing is
going when my camera's just being retarded.
I hear you, but
I'm a painting. Just ignore me.
Yeah. What does he look like right there?
I don't know. I don't know.
Looks like a little Dachshund or something.
I'm a fucking painting.
Oh, wiener dog.
Paint by numbers.
I can't do anything about it.
But yeah, Pauga's, I think, can press the pace here, take down Parisian. He kept coming off a little break, Pogues, because he had some family health emergencies. His mom, right, I believe, or his father had cancer, and now he's looking to get back in there and be focused. But I think he's going to put a pace on Parisian here. I think he's going to be able to take him down, perhaps even finish him. By putting them two together, it's only minus 111. So those are two favorites that I'm pretty comfortable on in this card to put them together as a parlay. And there's many others. I mean, I can go on this card about, favorites here. Somebody's going to lose per se, but there's a bunch of them on here that just should win.
I just looked at I just saw it on the thing. I looked like a combination of a Hitler or Charlie Chaplin. That shade turned me into a Nazi. Very weird. So overall, you like the card?
I like the card from a betting perspective where it'll probably be lighter volume but bigger size. Like I'm comfortable making that bet I just gave you, like let's say more of a double play, right? And then there's a couple other on there. I mean, you all know I know Jim Miller pretty well. And like that fight, for instance, he's fighting Alexander Hernandez. Hernandez is a fighter I've been low on, but he has the skill set to give Miller problems, right? There's a lot of fights like that. I mean, there's a girl fight. Silva, she's like a minus 480 favorite, but she's fighting a 40-year-old fighter who's 0-3 her last three on the way out the door. Like, again, she should win, but it's hard to lay 500, but it's definitely like a parlay sweetener. You can get her at minus 475 on DraftKings. There's just a lot of that. And then there's a lot of like 200 favorites that are, again, should win.
A parlay sweetener. I like that. All right. Well, Mikey, thank you for joining. Thank you for the bets. And we'll see you soon. I'm going to go back into a cartoon in a second.
All right.
Later, Bill. All right. Bill Rupp, anything else? Evan Hand, anything else we got to cover before we...
Did you see yesterday when Tiger Woods handed him a tampon?
Was that real or was that photoshopped?
No, it was real.
I mean, listen, I'm not asking you. You think
they were just talking about it on the Golf Channel. So
okay,
if the Golf Channel,
I believe it.
I mean, I guess it's.
Well, they're best friends.
I mean, but you're my best friend. I'd never give you a tampon.
Why not?
You want one?
I bought you a stuffed animal.
Give him a tampon if he was acting like a bitch.
I bought you a stuffed animal the other day.
Yeah, there it is. Groot.
Why don't you show everyone? Why don't you go get Groot and show everyone?
Groot.
This is how I'm in the middle of a fucking just bender, and I still say, look at this. Look at this. What a friend. Look at that.
Groot.
I bought that. More than any of you fucking losers got your girlfriends for Valentine's Day, you bums.
I'm married for fucking almost 8 years. Ain't getting her shit.
Yeah, wait till your kid goes to high school. She's fucking out.
Oh, man.
All my friends, Bill. Racket's still a little young. We got about 8-10 years on him. All my friends when their kids were 7-8. My wife ain't fucking, I don't got to do shit. Then when the kids go to fucking high school and college, it's like, oh, yeah, bye. I'm fucking the pool boy. He bought me a flower. Gave me some chocolates. Right, silly Billy?
Bought me a Groot.
That's right. That's what we do. All right. Bill Rupp, final words.
NASCAR this weekend. Not a lot of sports. No NBA, but All-Star. Come anyway. We're going to have a lot of shit to bet on. We'll find stuff. That's what we do.
No one finds stuff like we do. All right. Evan Hand, final words.
Don't sign up. Have a great weekend.
Don't sign up for sure. Someone in the chat asked, Conman had Pauga and who? It was Pauga and Pogus. The second and third, the favorite in the second and third to last fight.
Oh, Tiger Woods, right on.
Jamal Pogues and Zach Pauga. I think it's minus 118 or 110, whatever fucking site you're on. Rackets, final word.
We need a birdie from Morikawa in the next 2 holes, and then let's go John Rahm.
Yes. No. Let's go Homa.
Yeah, because we don't want to split any of this anymore.
Yeah, fucking lose everything. Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
I'll hit a plus 900 today on fucking Morikawa and somehow lose $18 or some shit. Fuck you, FanDuel.
You fucking scumbags.
Fucking mooks.
Fucking
idiots. Bro. But anyway, Mitchell's back as the favorite. I don't know what's going on. Everything's crazy. Our pets' heads are falling off. There's 4 guys that are in the hunt for this.
2-putt for par.
What's up?
Morikawa needs the 2-putt for par from like 50 feet.
I mean, can we get a birdie? I need a birdie. No.
Not in good shape on this hole. We need it on 18.
What do you mean? I'm looking at 17.
He's got a birdie chance. He's just 50 feet away.
43.3. Huge difference.
No.
Huge difference.
Sorry.
I mean, listen, he's been missing the 4-footers and hitting the 50-footers. So that's actually probably not a bad.
That's true.
Probably a good thing that he's 40 feet away. All right, that's it. So for Howie Dewey, Evan Hand, Bill Rupp, Mike Constantino, Rackets, I am Tommy G. Get over to 4deepbets.com, VIP 20, and come fuck all weekend. Good luck. Stay cashing, motherfuckers.
Let's go!